and you've tuned into WFNU LP 94.1 FM. It's Frogtown Community Radio, and this is So St. Paul, the show that's all about, you guessed it, my favorite city, our capital city, hopefully your favorite city, St. Paul, Minnesota. On So St. Paul, we bring you the best that St. Paul has to offer, from organizations, events, people, music, whatever it is in St. Paul, that's great. We've got it. And I'm very excited because today we have a special guest in the studio. He's a rapper, he's an athlete, he's a YouTuber. He's part of the St. Paul Get Down program. It's LJ the GOAT. Welcome, LJ.
Thanks for having me on here. What's good, everybody? Like she said, my name is LJ the GOAT. I make music. I make YouTube videos as well. And yeah, back in high school, I used to play sports. I did track and football. You know what I'm saying? I was varsity all 3 years for track. I could have been varsity my freshman year, but because of COVID and everything that happened in 2020, everything got, like, my track season got shut down. But yeah, I started making music around when I turned 17, because my junior year I got like injured. You know what I'm saying? Like my first ever varsity like game, like I actually was starting, because like my sophomore year I played varsity, but like I was like a bench player. You know what I'm saying? Like I only got in like two varsity games my sophomore year. But junior year, that was supposed to be the year that I was supposed to be taking that step. But I had like my coaches. I feel like my coaches were hating on me at the time. They were putting people above me that weren't better than me. They were just seniors, and other people on the team were like, "Why aren't you starting?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know, man. My coach, I guess coach don't like me." You know what I'm saying? And I ended up like it was like toward the end of the game, like we were blowing out. We were playing against St. Margaret. We were blowing them out. Toward the end of the game, coach put me in. I never forget it, man. The receiver, he caught a screen pass. The receiver was coming to block me. I had got off the block. I'm finna go tackle the receiver. I go to reach out for the tackle. Reach for the defender. I mean, not the defender, the receiver. And then my own teammate just comes in. He's trying to tackle the receiver. He missed the receiver and hit me in my ankle and just.
Dang. I mean, almost a blessing in disguise, because like you said, that's how you became like more into like doing music.
Yeah, it made me way more focused on music,
yeah.
Because like I was always gonna do music, but I was like my strategy was like to be a rapper. I mean, not to be a football player first, to like blow up off like my have football clout, and then move that over to like being a rapper, like being a football / artist at the same time. That was like my goal as a kid. Like I wanted to be in the NFL and do like music at the same time, like be the first person to ever do it. But then I ended up getting injured, and then I just started becoming way more focused on like music, and then I just started hanging out with the wrong crowd as well. It kind of like pushed me off of like being so focused on sports and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause like during my like after I got injured, like I stopped really like going to class like that. I used to just skip class, just show up whenever I
lost your motivation.
Yeah, like I lost motivation for everything. Yeah, that's the word. I lost motivation for everything. I just stopped showing up to class. I just show up whenever I wanted to. I used to be walking around in the halls, like, you know, just but none of like the thing about me, I was very respectful with the staff members. You know what I'm saying? They would tell me to go back to class. I'd be like, okay, and I'll just go walk away and be doing my own thing. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? I never was the type of kid in high school to like cause it chaos, but I was gonna do what I wanted to do. And if I didn't like being in school in general, and the only thing that made me try a little bit in school was sports and like football. And once I stopped playing football, and like I'm gonna go into that more, because after I got injured, I had teammates on my team that were just like hating on me. Like I would show up to school in my school clothes, and you know, I used to dress very nice in high school. I had swag, I had style. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look nice at school. There's gonna be girls there. I'm trying to look fly. I come to practice. I got my school clothes on. I'm just chilling, bro. My ankles hurt. I can't walk. I got my legs sitting up. They think I don't care. They think I don't want to be a part of the team. I'm like, bro, if I didn't care, I would not be out here in October and it's cold, bro. I would be at the crib chilling, playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't got time for that. So I'm like, bro, why is y'all hating on me? So I just quit. And then I just started hanging out with people that were like they were bad influences on me, like, in a way. Like, I just started doing things I never was accustomed to doing, like started smoking, drinking. I started going to a lot of parties my junior year. Like, I was always just outside, like.
So what turned it around for you?
Well, when I had my daughter, I ain't even gonna lie. My daughter saved me. I ain't gonna lie. If I didn't have my daughter, I don't know. I would probably be like, cause like towards the, all right. So I'm gonna tell you the story about my daughter. So towards the end of my junior year, right? I started reflecting on everything that just transpired my junior year. My junior year was very traumatic. I went through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I started making music around this time. I started dropping music, and that was like the one thing that was keeping me grounded. Like, it was giving me hope. Like, man, I wonder maybe what if I could become like a big rapper? What if I could be the greatest rapper of all time? Like, what if I can really be the greatest of all time? I just wanted to see if I could do it. Like, and that's the only thing that just kept me like from going all the way into the deep end. You feel me? Just like completely saying, like, completely forgetting about life, saying like forget life. You know what I'm saying? And if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, man, I'm about to start playing football again. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm gonna go out with a bang, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I quit last year, but I miss playing football. You know what I'm saying? I always loved playing football. It was just I had teammates and coaches that were just like hating and just doing weird stuff, and it just made me not want to play no more. I'm like, bro, I'm the most when I played football, when I was on the field, like, I was the most dedicated person. I was fundamentally sound. When I was a football, I used to sleep with a football. I used to watch football documentaries. I used to watch football NFL breakdown films on. I used to watch tips. I used to be invested in everything. My life was like catered around football. Like, if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
You're focused.
Yeah, I was so focused on that. So like I was, you know what I'm saying? I was good. I was really good at football. I could have really did something. And I had my teammates, and, you know, it was just throwing me off. Like, it just made me lose the love for a minute.
Yeah.
And then, as like towards the end of my junior year, I was gonna end up going to summer school at the end of the year because I had failed, I think, math or like English or some stuff like that. So one of my friends had came up to me. He was like, "Yo, bro, you're a dad." I'm like, "Bro, what? I'm 17, right?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm not a dad." Like, bro. He's like, "No, yes you are. So and so had your kid." I'm like,
dang, that's how you found out.
Yes.
Wow.
Just like that. And that's a whole nother story within itself. But yeah, bro, long story short, I ended up, you know, finding out I had a kid, got a DNA test, and, you know, came back my kid and all that, you know what I'm saying?
And so a little girl.
Yeah, a little
girl. And how
girl.
old is she now?
She's 4 now.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are kind of saved by their children. Like, they're going down a path that's maybe not the best for them, and then they find out they're having a kid, and then they are forced to turn it around. Not just for them, but like for their kid. And in order to be a father or a mother to that kid, they have to.
Yeah, it made me like think less about myself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, cause like around that time, I feel like I was becoming very selfish, just because like I was projecting a lot of my pain on other people. Like, I felt betrayed by a lot of people, and I just felt like, you know, F the world type stuff. You know, that was my vibe. And then I had a daughter, and it just made me realize, like, I have something bigger to live for.
Yeah.
I can't just be out here doing whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you graduated high school, you got your daughter, young daughter, and then what?
Well, I was just, during high school, like my senior year, I was playing football. I was still making music, you know. I was making music on BandLab on my phone. I was dropping it on that. At that time, I was only really dropping it on SoundCloud. And like a lot of people in my school, some people in my school liked my music, some people used to hate, and a lot of people but I got majority love for my music. A lot of people kept telling me keep going, like you're gonna be like that, bro. You need to get into like an actual studio, like you know what I'm saying. That's because like back then I wasn't like the best at mixing my songs, so they didn't really sound that good. But people knew I could rap. Like it was evident that I knew how to rap already. And like my music was pretty good for someone who was 17, 18 in high school, and I was just dropping like little projects. I dropped like 2 albums in my senior year. Like I was making a lot of music. Actually, I dropped like 2 albums, and I had dropped like 2 or 3 EPs. I forget because I was making a lot of music during that time. And yeah, then after I graduated, I started leaning into YouTube again because. I had stopped making YouTube videos for a while because I ain't gonna lie, like I started making YouTube videos back when I was like 10 or 11, cause like that's when like YouTube was like starting to like blow up like around like 2011, 2012, like all like the gaming YouTubers, like you know what I'm saying, like the vloggers, like everybody in my generation knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when like that's when social media started becoming a thing. I'm like, oh, people like make money off of just recorded himself playing a game or something. I want to do that, so I just started doing that, making like skits and like pranks and stuff. And then,
what's your YouTube channel?
Oh, my YouTube channel is LJ the Goat, LJDAGOAT. Yeah, and that's where you can find me on. Like that's my name on pretty much everything.
For all streaming services.
Yeah, all streaming
LJ
services.
The Goat. Okay.
Social media, yeah, that's my name.
Well, I wanna play some of your music.
Okay.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the song "Cursed Jewel" that we're gonna play? How it came about? What is it about?
So "Cursed Jewel." All right, so this song. All right, so first I want to talk about. All right, let's break down the whole story. So, like, as y'all know, I'm new to the St. Paul Get Down and stuff. I have met somebody named H the Dreamer. You know what I'm saying? He's a producer / artist.
He's been on this show before.
Yeah,
Cool guy.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's cool. Yeah, that's my guy right there. Shout out him, bro. So me and him, we connected because one of the I forget his name, like the overseers of the St. Paul Get Down. So like he recommended us to like, hey, y'all should like connect, cause he heard, because we were playing our music for everybody. And our sounds was like very like sounded similar and sounded like something that could like make something really good. You know what I'm saying? He saw the potential between both of us. So me and him, we had connected. He had sent me some beats over, and now when he had sent me the beats over, I had told him, because like as y'all know, I make YouTube videos and stuff. Also, like on my YouTube channel, I be going live and like recording myself, like make songs and stuff with people in the chat. And yeah, I be freestyling my songs too. So like, you know, it's kind of like on some Juice WRLD stuff. You feel me? Like it's kind of that like effect. Like I just like doing it because I like showing people the process of making music, and I feel like it's interesting as like an artist or just as someone that's a fan of music watching someone make a song. You feel me? So when I made the song, I made it on live, and now the song in itself, "Cursed Jewel," is really just about so. My fellas out there, I know y'all been in circumstances when y'all been with a woman that y'all thought was so beautiful, but y'all see all the red flags, but like her beauty just blinds you like a jewel, but it's cursed. You mess with her, you know what's gonna happen. Like it's a cursed jewel. You know what's gonna happen. So that's basically what the song is about. Just yeah.
All right. Let's hear it. This is LJ the Goat right here, Frogtown Radio with the song "Cursed Jewel." Turn up the mic for this part.
Ever since you left, I've been feeling down all week. I thought we was forever, why would you leave? You was trying to get married, you was trying to get married, and everything went left. Baby, you so toxic, and ever since you left, I've been sipping on that tank.
You did this live? You did this live? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you perform this at the last one?
No, I did going in. That's the second
Okay.
one. Yeah. I performed that one.
You my baby, I don't wanna lose you. Like baby, I know I'm not perfect and I got a couple loose screws. We are human and you ain't perfect too. You the one who be acting like you haven't sinned, but you be moving like a demon. You more like sin from hell. You been cheating on the low. You been talking to my bro. You got some nerves trying to look through my
Dirty.
phone. And if I cheat, you don't never know. I'm a Scorpio, baby.
Hey, I'm a Scorpio. When's your birthday?
December 2nd.
Okay, October 29th.
Shine bright like a cursed jewel. Red flags everywhere, but I got blinded. When I get to the top, I'ma give me some diamonds. I'ma flex on you. I feel like the Hulk, incredible. I divide me a shroom, I divide me an edible. My ex, she did me dirty. I've been getting high to numb the pain. I've been flying from my demons. I don't wanna feel pain. In a battle with myself, I'm tired of the pain. Yeah, shorty broke my heart. I've been going through some pain. Shorty put me through the storm.
Does this girl know that the song's about her?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm about to turn my pain into wax. Come and go, I gotta relax. I got a daughter, I gotta get to the bag. Oh yeah, I do this apart. I'm more than an artist, to my father. And I'll never leave my daughter. I'll never be a deadbeat father. Oh yeah, I'm the goat. That I got to talking to my bro. I shit on you and you don't even know. But I still try to make it work. What happened to the love, baby?
And that was LJ the Goat with the song Cursed Jewel. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, first song on the radio, man. That's man.
Radio debut here.
God, hey, man, that's tough right there, bro.
That's
Dream
awesome,
come true
man.
for real.
That's great. All right, so remind people where they can find your music at.
They can find it on SoundCloud. Like, majority of my music is on SoundCloud, but I have music on all platforms: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, like any. It's pretty much all the platforms.
Okay.
But like the majority of my music is on SoundCloud. Like all my cause that's where I mainly post all my music, just because it's just, I don't know. I like SoundCloud algorithm more. It's just way easier to get your music out there on SoundCloud, especially with the Artist Pro.
The account.
Yeah, the Artist Pro account, like subscription thing.
Do you get like royalties from SoundCloud with people listening?
Yeah. You can monetize on SoundCloud too. Yeah.
That's great. All right, so listeners who don't know about the St. Paul Get Down, it's a summer program that's been running. I think this is the 4th summer now that we've done this program. It's St. Paul Parks and Rec, Compass, and a partnership with Frogtown Radio. And so every summer, youth ages 14 to 24 get together and get taught music skills, production skills, performing skills. And so before your song, you were saying another individual in a past Get Down, H the Dreamer, invited you to be a part of this. And how has that been so far?
Well, he didn't invite me a part of the Get Down. That's not how I got into the Get Down. Let me rephrase that. So how I learned about the Get Down is, so one day my auntie, she had sent me like this link of like this little Facebook link of like the St. Paul Get Down, and I had looked into it, and then I had signed up. And
okay, great. All right, thanks for clarifying. So you've taken some classes with them so far this summer, and you've had some performances, or a performance so far at Arlington Rec Center last Thursday, a week ago. How did that go?
It went pretty good. It wasn't my first time performing, but it went pretty good. It was my first time like performing with without like my vocals, like just the beat, and like also performing in a family setting, cause where I came from, like I started performing at like underground parties and like functions like that, like places where like people are breaking into places on Pier Space to throw a party. Like that's where I started like my journey of like performing. Like I performed at a bar before, but a lot of my performances were just like thrown together by people that got some little clout in the city. They know a lot of people. They got some money. They can throw have a
house party.
Throw a house party. Throw a little function they got a DJ and other artists will pull up and stuff. So it was good, but I feel
much
like
different to be in front of a family friend.
Yeah, it was just so different. I'm like, what the heck? I'm not like it usually be dark in there. Everybody's just teed. It's just a whole different atmosphere, and it's like you got to try more. It's like you gotta really grab the crowd's attention in that environment, because they're not really coming to listen to artists, like unknown artists. So like if you making people dance at a underground function and you're not really known yet, your music's pretty good. And you know, at some of those functions, I would get the crowd to dance and move. You know what I'm saying? People would come up to me, say they like my music. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just personally, I know I could have did better for my first time on the Get Down, but.
Well, that's what this is about, right?
Yeah.
Like, you come in, you have some experience or maybe none experience at all, and then you get instruction and you get practice, and then by the end of, so it looks like you got two more performances before the big performance.
Yeah.
Which is like
Which I'm
always
excited
awesome.
for.
Yeah.
On
So
Raspberry Island.
yeah. So the Get Down performers will be performing July 30th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Dayton's Bluff Rec Center. And then again on August 4th for National Night Out. That's going to be really cool. That's at MLK Rec Center. And that one features DJs from the Timberwolves and Lynx, DJ DeMille and DJ Mad Mardigan.
Oh, that's going to be a fun day.
That's going to be super fun. Yeah.
Ain't that the one where they had the bounce house?
Bounce house,
Yeah, bring your kids.
Yes. That family-friendly, another
Yeah,
performance. Yeah.
I gotta get used to that shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you'll
I like
have
it more
practice.
though, I'm not gonna lie. I like that more than being in like functions full of people off of drugs and just doing crazy
Well,
stuff.
I think people remember you more when it's that kind of function.
For real.
And then the big event, the big culmination of all the work that these great young people have done is August 22nd from 2 to 10 p.m. So it's going to be a longer day than it normally is, and that's at Raspberry Island, and that's going to be all kinds of great things. There's, of course, the great kids, young people from the Get Down, and then there's going to be Cut Chemist, Juice Lord, Big Zach, Student One, all bunch of great rappers and musicians that are going to be performing as well. And of course there's like food trucks and like vendors and different booths and stuff. So make sure you mark your calendars, August 29th, Raspberry Island, 2 to 10 p.m., and come and support these great young people and all the great work they've done. We have like 2 minutes left, so I really want to get to your last song. LJ the Goat with the song Going In. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
So this song right here, when I made this song specifically with the intent to perform it. So I didn't swear, and I made it very easy to sing along to. You know what I'm saying? I kept pretty much the same flow on it. And this song is basically about going in and turning your pain into gold, turning your pain into fortune. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in to So St. Paul. I'm your host, Katie DeSalle. I will be here every Thursday from 5 to 5:30 p.m. bringing you the best that St. Paul has to offer, and I'm very excited to play LJ the Goat's Going In. Here we are.
Oh yeah, I'm going in, I'm giving everything I got. I've been trying to get that money, I've been trying to get that guap. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make it to the top. I got from the bottom, oh yeah, I've been through a lot. I was touched when I was little, I've been going through a lot. I've been going through some pain, so I've been getting high. I'ma turn my pain into rise.
I feel like this is like a good, workout song.
Yeah, for real.
Like on the treadmill.
Yeah. Turning that pain into gold. Yeah. It's like, I'm not intent with this song. Like, the song you can just listen to, like, and you get inspired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like my main goal, like, performing, like when I want to, like, something I've, like, come to, like realize what, like, what performing is, you want to, like, inspire people, you know what I'm saying? And that's something I want to do. I want to be able to inspire people when they see me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I try to make music that's, like, about my life, you know what I'm saying? And I do make music that's fun, you know what I'm saying, because there's a time and place for that, but a lot of my music is pretty, like, serious, like, about my life, things I've been through.
Yeah, and I think people, when they relate to something more and, like, can see themselves in you, and then they see you, like, successful, like, it's even more of a motivation.
Yeah. And that's why I like. That's my favorite part. Like, I want to be able to do that. Like, cause like, I know when I listen to my favorite rappers, they make my favorite artists. They make me wanna, you know, they make me wanna be great like them. When I hear them go through this like similar things I went through and stuff.
Right.
Like that's why Polo G is like one of my favorite. Like, I say he's my favorite rapper of all time, just because like the things he's been like he raps about, I've been through personally. So it's just like,
Where I don't know him. Where is he out of?
he's from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, his music's just super relatable. Like, and I like the fact that he can rap and sing too. Like, he's super versatile. Like, he makes all types, like, you know what I'm saying? All types of sounds with it. That's just super relatable to me.
Cool.
I like it.
I'll have to look at it.
Like, he talks about real stuff.
Yeah.
You don't just talk about like nonsense. I like music that like has just like substance, like,
Right.
or you can hear they got talent. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And not just
People saying nothing.
just doing gimmicks.
So this is recorded and then it's turned into a podcast. So I'll send Isaac the podcast and then he can send it to you.